All right, we're in it. Got the music going, had everything ready to go beforehand. Yeah, let's get it. So I normally try to plan gym fights off stream because, I don't know, I personally find the planning to be a little bit boring. It is hard for me to focus on it for a prolonged period of time. I know that's kind of the whole point of Run and Bun, but at the same time, ADHD, stuff like that gets hard. So I half-cocked a plan, started looking for ways to make the line cleaner, potential like using a rare candy to try and level someone up. And what I ended up realizing is that I completely skipped Route 115 north of the town. And I originally did that because I was like, oh, there's things I can catch at a higher level. It's probably fine to just hold on this route. But, as good as some of the Pokemon are, like Lopunny, Gardevoir, Gallade, even our Altaria to a certain extent, my box is pretty thin, and there are some decent water types I can get from Route 115 for fishing. And I am struggling, especially after the loss of Hitmonlee, to really come up with a good, clean line. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to pop up here, and we're going to go for a capture. And I'm going to probably take out Kadabra for the higher chance of a neutral nature. And then we'll take our Spore Pokemon so that we can put people to sleep. We have our other sleep Pokemon. This dude can do some stuff. This dude can do some stuff. Honestly, a Masquerade's not that bad either. So, yeah. Check real quick that we've got some stuff in the bag. 5 Great Balls and a Premier Ball. It's probably safer to just buy a couple more balls just to be on the safe side. By a couple, I mean 10, clearly. All right. What's the fishing spot we want to use? You know what? Let's fish towards the gray rock in the middle of those 2 big red rocks. All right, we've got our synchronized Pokemon in the lead. All right, let's see what we get. All right, Clamperl was kind of the expected pickup. Maybe not the best that we could have gotten, like Basculin would have probably been pretty good. Clamperl is... Corphish would have also been really nice as a dark type. But what we can potentially do with the Clamperl is, I think we have the if I remember what I looked up correctly, Clamperl. Yeah, we already have a Moonstone, which actually lets us get the Huntail, which gives us a Pokemon who knows Razor Shell and Ice Fang and Bite, which is not bad. We can also have someone who knows Brine. His speed's probably not going to be great, but, it is what it is, right? So, gonna pop in Parasect. I am now trapped. I kind of don't trust myself to beat this guy, so we're just gonna put him to sleep and see if that sets us up with a decent enough kill. Let's use this Premier Ball since it's kind of useless. Nope, it's not going to do it. See if the Great Ball works. Solid. All right. Okay. Let's see if that helps us out with planning at all. get a new nickname. What do we got? Shake Your Head. Shake Your Head is a song by American pop rock group Was. Not Was. It was originally released in 1983. Born to Laugh at Tornadoes. Oh, it's an Ozzy Osbourne song. Or, well, Ozzy Osbourne is on vocals, I guess. Intriguing. Huh. Interesting. I think we're just going to call him Shake. Because that way I can imagine him as a Shake Master from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Which to me is funny. Because that show was a big part of my childhood. For what a dumb show it was a good time watching it. Let's do this. Let's bag that pearl. You can actually go ahead and sell that. That's nice. Got some money off of this capture. Okay. Let's see what we got for the clam pearl. All right, we got the hardy nature. It is shell armor. Oh, it always has shell armor. Neutral nature. Ooh. One attack IV on a Huntail. Everything else is super good. Yeah, if I had a Sunstone, that would be amazing for a Gorbis. But sadly, we don't have a Sunstone. I don't think we can get one either. Evolution items, Sunstone. Yep, that's Mauville City. I think we need the Huntail, realistically. And there's a world where we could potentially just put a candy on it. I kind of hate the idea of doing that. But, you know, I don't think a Clam Pearl's gonna help us here. Alright, let's just level them up. See what we get. Okay. I mean, see what we get. I know what we're going to get. It's a Huntail, but... Uh, 18, 19, 20... Okay, don't think we need Whirlpool. Okay, we got Razor Shell, so I don't think trapping matters. We'd rather just have Razor Shell over Clamp, and Brine is potentially good use. What's your ability again as a Huntail? It's Swift Swim. Sadly, I have nobody to set up Rain. Would be super nice if I could have someone setting up Rain. What else do we have? Magical Leaf. Who can learn Magical Leaf? Sadly, oh, they learn it by level. Okay, so by TM, who can we get? So by TM, we can get, looking for anybody who's on my team. Parasect already has a good special grass move. He's also not great for the rock gym. So What else can we get here? What else can we use? Nobody else can learn it well through. Yeah. Magical Leap's really not going to help us at all. So, okay. All right. Let's just see. What is your attack stat at? 57. Let's port him into... Port this dude into here. It's almost a 10-point increase. That's probably going to make a difference. I think still one-shots. He's just not faster, unfortunately. Decently tanky though, because of everything else. Does this clean up the line at all? Not even a little bit. All right, so let's do a little swap over here. Get this to the point that I want it at. Okay. So what we want here, I don't think we need to scale the Huntail necessarily. I mean, he gives us another water type to utilize, and one that we are like kind of okay with losing. So the plan as I had it so far is that Breloom is going to two-shot Bisharp, which I think was like the cleanest line that we had. Because otherwise... Yeah, because we need Monferno to one-shot the Aurorus, so it's going to be Breloom taking out the Bisharp, Monferno taking out the Aurorus that comes out next, and then it's going to be Zygarde coming out. Zygarde's using 1,000 arrows, so we need to deal with that. Now... The way I've found currently to deal with Zygarde is that we have Masquerain tank 1, and then we swap in Masharna to do a little silly stuff. We're doing some tanking. We may not need to do that if we get Huntail in there, so... Alright, let's say we get the Intimidate on Zygarde, okay? Masquerain taking 40% of its health, roughly. And then we can get Huntail in, and as long as we don't get double crit, we're pretty much safe. As long as we don't get double crit with... or take a high roll into a crit. It kind of sucks, but let's see. We take one, we take another, we one-hit kill with Ice Fang. So where does that get us? The first 1,000 arrows, we're going to say it's doing 22 damage, putting us down to 47. The second 1,000 arrows is doing the same, putting us down to 25. We pop an Orin on him, we get to 35. And we kill with Ice Fang every time. So now this guy's dead, and someone else is coming out. You're not faster than me, and you don't kill me, and you don't outdamage me. So you're most likely not going to come out. It's probably going to be one of these two. Both of these are faster. Nobody one-shots. They're both using Ancient Power. Fortunately for me, Ancient Power fucks over just about everyone on my team. 3, 4. And if they get an Ancient Power, Stored Power starts doing a lot. And I start doing nearly nothing. And it is going to be Lunatone first with the weakness policy. So, man. Unfortunately, Huntail cannot get... And the unfortunate thing is that literally everybody here takes more damage from an Ancient Power than literally anything else. And I will have already popped my Oran Berry. And an Ancient Power crit kills me. So I have to swap out into someone who can kind of handle this. You can't handle it. You can handle it, but you can't handle the Icy Wind that comes next. I think is my only move. Is my only move to go in with Hypnosis Masharna. Try to chip it down enough to where I can get a kill with someone. At least this way Masharna's coming into this part of the fight with full health rather than wasting all of its health on the Zygarde. So it's going to get 2 Ancient Powers off. I'm taking about 40% damage, and then I'm potentially missing Hypnosis. I have a zoom lens, don't I? Nope. Have a wide lens, which isn't great. That's only putting me up to a 77% accuracy for Hypnosis. It really blows. Flash Cannon is super effective. That's going to proc Weakness Policy, which is going to screw me up. Masquerain just dies to an Ancient Power. Okay, that's a potential move. Okay, so the move would be that I'm seeing now. The move that I see now would be we swap to Breloom, who takes the Ancient Power. And if this guy boosts everything, he is going to use stored power. And my plan is immediately fucked. Yeah, if he gets the Ancient Power boost, it's kind of just a lose, huh? I don't have anyone who can reliably one-shot this guy. Like, level 26. Razor Shell. Max attack Dreadnought still doesn't one-shot. Not every time. Kills on the highest roll or a crit, that's it. If I Razor Shell, it's just going to be Weakness Policy. And then I'm well and truly fucked. Bite's going to do the same thing. Huntail can't fight this guy other than to hit like an Ice Fang. This guy has to take... Let's see. What does Masharna learn here? Can I give you any... Oh, you know what? Hidden Powers maybe can save me from this. Let's see. Masharna has an Electric Hidden Power. That doesn't do much. Flaffy has a Ghost Hidden Power. That's not going to do much for me. Steel Hidden Power doesn't do much for me when I have Flash Cannon. Clauncher has a Fighting Hidden Power, which also doesn't do much for me. At least I don't think it does. Curious. Hidden Power Fighting just is 10% damage. It's worthless. Kadabra has a Steel type Hidden Power. You know, I didn't consider Disable here. Kadabra can disable the Ancient Power. He's gonna take a heavy hit, but he doesn't die. So at least I can deal with the Lunatone. God, I kind of hate that. I can't hit him Power Steel because it's just going to be weakness policy again. But I can use him as a disable bot. How exactly does disable work in this game? 4 turns. So it buys me time. It buys me time to use Ice Fang, Ice Fang, Ice Fang, Ice Fang, Razor Shell. Unless it gets a boost, in which case I'm still just dead. If I swap Kadabra into Zygarde, I'm just dead every time. I literally can't do it. Kadabra can never be the one to kill Zygarde unless I sacrifice someone. And I don't think I can bring someone to sacrifice. I don't think I have the room for it. I need people to kill. This guy would use Razor Shell into me, which you can take the Razor Shell, but then you don't take Zen Headbutt at all. Yeah, I don't think a sacrifice helps at all, because I need to intimidate the Zygarde. I guess I don't need to intimidate the Zygarde. I could just let the Deerling die, right? If I let the Deerling die instead of bringing Masquerain. No, because then it's still Huntail has to get the kill. And we're in the same position. It's like I need someone to do damage, or I need someone to, I don't know, intimidate and then it's just too messy. There's no world where I get Kadabra in to kill the Zygarde and then bring the turtle out. It might be a world where we just let Huntail die. Low sweep, 27. Morning Sun and Hypnosis. Gorbis would have been so much better here if we had any way of getting a Sunstone. Water Pulse doesn't do anything for us here. Just not strong enough. Waterfall doesn't do enough damage either. Giga Drain is fine, but then you just get killed by like half the rock moves coming out. I can't use Parasect in this gym, which really sucks. I'm sitting here trying to avoid leveling up Dreadnought, but I think having Razor Shell on Dreadnought might be the only move I can realistically use to get through a lot of this. I feel like going the Kadabra Disable route is just kind of stupid because he's never really killing anybody, and it kind of feels like a waste of a slot. So let's just do this. Huntail swaps in Zygarde arrows. We're assuming Huntail takes 22, right? So is it 47, 68%? Alright, Zygarde arrow, Huntail, Ice Fang, KO. And it comes out to 51% after an Oran Berry. And we get Lunatone next. So from there, yeah, if we kill with Breloom, which is possible with the tank route, we end up baiting Icewind, which is a cleaner in to potentially getting Dreadnought in, which is what we thought we were going to do. But now we're baiting Ancient Power. And we're betting on just landing a sleep, which is such a gamble. But I'm not seeing like any other way of going about this. If I scale speed on Quillfish, it only helps me to outspeed the rocks, which I guess is fine. You don't do enough damage. What's your hidden power? Masharna hidden power is electric. Let's just, for funskis, it doesn't do a lot of damage. And your Psybeam does more into the turtle anyway, so there's no point to give you hidden power. What did Breloom leave off on? Breloom was at 54% HP. So what is that, like 40 HP, 39? So Breloom left off at 39 after killing the Bisharp. Can Breloom get double kick? He can Drain Punch, actually. We could do Drain Punch into Mach Punch. That's an option I hadn't considered. And then we get way better HP off of him. Yeah. Drain Punch into Mach Punch, we heal all of the damage. Completely save a berry. This is an option I hadn't considered yet. This is really good. Since I don't have a Hitmonlee who can just double kick this guy by being faster, this is actually way better. Okay, so we're not candying Dreadnought yet. Scale Breloom, Drain Punch for Headbutt. That's going to be our note here. So we're going to get a Buy Sharp Iron Head for a Breloom Drain Punch. After which we should be at full health unless there's a crit. If there's a crit, we're missing about 10% health. It's kind of fine either way. Iron Head could potentially flinch, right? Ugh. That's what we don't want, is we don't want to flinch. It's a 30% chance too, which is really, really cringe, because then we risk taking 2. But let's assume we have Drain Punch and we go into this guy. No, we're not faster either. And I'm not going to have another scale to do anything else with. He's not faster if I candy him either. Not faster if I scale him. This is the downside of this plan. But Effect Spore can happen, and he's either going to be put to sleep or paralyzed, which means we're moving. Well, again, we're relying on an Effect Spore proc. That's not a good thing to rely on. Effect Spore is 30%. So it's every bit as likely to happen as his flinch chance. I think we have to take a risk and kind of send it on the Drain Punch. We could do a like Masquerain lead. Just to get the early Intimidate. We're still going to take an Iron Head. But I guess it's kind of better doing it that way. A little bit. I'm seeing a new line here. I can actually lead with Masquerain. Just do one Struggle Bug real quick. Take an Iron Head. Swap to Monferno to get the kill. Monferno is taking a -1 Iron Head for, let's call it 18 damage for fun. Puts us to 64, puts us to 56. 76%. It's always going to bait in this guy for 1,000 arrows. And then we can follow the same line, and we don't have to start with Breloom, but we also don't kill the Aurorus that way. I think we take the risk with the Breloom line and then immediately get punished for taking that risk, but I think that's fine. Why not? Let's go crazy, huh? So in the ideal situation on this line, Lunatone comes out next, and then she's hitting 100 HP. Ah! Damn. 100 HP with... Actually, you kind of do the Lord's work into this guy, don't you? We do some walling here. Like, unironically Drain Punch into Drain Punch, especially after we get another -1. I still like the Huntail one-shot, though. Just to, keeping him in seems good. What does Breloom at 100% HP bait? Out of curiosity. Slow out damage. Rest out damage. Probably just baits in whoever's faster, huh? Like down the line because nobody one-shots you? At 100 HP. It ends up being Zygarde next anyways. I guess we kind of don't need Mega Drain if we have Drain Punch. That's pretty funny. Don't have that Rindo Berry. It's a lot more. Oh, Drain Punch does so much. That's unfortunate. That Body Slam just like kind of fucking ruins you. Yeah. If you're not full HP, swapping you into the Lunatone doesn't really make sense. Could do the swap into the Zygarde arrow. Maybe you can take out the Zygarde. Let me save the Huntail. Maybe we keep the Mach Punch, even though it makes Bisharp a little on the low side. What we could also do, let's explore the Masquerain lead. So, Masquerain is faster than this guy. We get him to -1, we hit Struggle Bug. So it's Mask, Struggle Bug. We're taking an Iron Head. Masquerain goes down to Let's call it 28 damage. So 54 to 46. Call it 62%. We struggle Brug, and then it's a Breloom. Swap into the Bisharp Iron Head. Breloom's now taking 22 damage max, which puts us at 50. 69% is a lot better. And because the thing is broken, Mach Punch KO on the next turn. 69% HP. We're still baiting in Aurorus. The line continues, but now Breloom has a little more HP. So Monferno comes in, takes care of that. Zygarde comes in. We get Masquerain to swap again. Who's it? (46 HP). So now you're taking a -1, dying to a crit potentially. I guess you could have died to a crit no matter what, even if you were full HP. But let's assume 33 damage. Why not? So that puts us at 13, Oranberry, 23. Jesus. This puts us at Orin, 31%. Meaning we could potentially take a Dragon Claw or another 1,000 Arrows. Swap Huntail in, who takes either of them quite well. Actually kind of likes the Dragon Claw. It makes things a little bit better. Then it's another 1,000 Arrows for the KO. Again, we're calculating that at -1. Huntail, you were at 51%. Maybe a little bit higher. Who knows? So, kind of back to where we were, but now Breloom has more HP. So Lunatone is always Ancient Powering. Can't, if we're taking Drain Punch, we can't scale the attack on Huntail. Again, if it's a boost, it's just all completely kind of sunk. So what happens here? At 69%, we lose. Down to 49%, we get 10. So let's see, this Ancient Power deals, let's call it 16 for fun. 40 down to 34. Oranberry, 44. Now we're at 61%. Neat. And Icy Wind crit still kills us. So that's really not good. And if it's boosted, we're just slower. %. Odds, man. It's crazy. All right, let's not do the Huntail line with Zygarde, because it's just so hard to swap when thinking that they're getting a free Ancient Power. Like, if we can't find an easy 1-2 kill, it's kind of cooked. So I can still do the Masquerain line. Or if I'm being real honest, 1,000 Arrows into Dragon Claw. healing a lot of HP. Let's look at that. We'll still risk for the -1 because it helps. So it's a Breloom swap into the Zygarde 1000 Arrows. Sitting at 69% HP. Now we're taking, call it 12 damage for fun, so down to 40, down to 38. It's 53%. Zygarde does Dragon Claw, Declaw. Putting us down to another 18, so it puts us to 20. Oran Berry pumps for 30. We hit a Drain Punch. Drain Punch dealing, let's call it 40 damage. Just to make for an even 20. 69%. Zygarde declaws again. Breloom, Drain Punch, KO. So he's going to deal another, we'll still call it 18 damage, 40 down to 32. We deal the last 24 damage, heal 12. We get to 44, so 61% is what we end on. Not terrible. Really not terrible. So now we've killed these three. We are at 61% health. Slow KO and doesn't get KO'd. You don't really get out damaged. You're slow out damaged. You are slow out damaged. You are? I am fast, but get out damaged. I am slow and get out damaged. I am slow and get KO'd and can't KO in return. I think this guy just psycho cuts. Right? Yeah, for sure. So it's gonna be a psycho cut. Psycho cut doesn't do a lot, nor do I do a lot. Jesus, no. You don't have a weakness policy, which is nice. Oh, shit, hold on. Psycho Cut, I'm taking 30% HP. Now it's Soul Rock next. I can work with this as a plan. Soul Rock's ripping a Psycho Cut, which I'm pretty sure. High crit range. So I can mitigate that by putting in Dreadnought, but then I'm just taking a Stomping Tantrum, and that's kind of it for me. Now let's imagine I'm level 26 with Razor Shell. It's pretty good. And he's using Stomping Tantrums at this point. Getting him in on a Psycho Cut would be what I want. So, Candy, Dreadnought, Razor Shell for Water Pulse. I hate using a Candy and a Scale. It feels bad, man. Especially when I had to, I'm pretty sure I had to use like, scales for other fights or to learn moves or shit like that. It's okay. So let's see. Level 26, right? Psycho Cut's dealing 28 damage at most. It's down to 70, down to 62. So 69%. So it's a Dreadnought swap. Soul Rock, Psycho Cut. We're going to assume I'm at 69%, right? Then it's Soul Rock, Tantrum. Stomping Tantrum. Make sure that doesn't have any... Power doubles if the user's last move failed. That is not the case, so that's okay. Deals a lot of damage if it's doubled, but it is not, so we're good. So Stomping Tantrum, it's going to deal, let's call it another 40 damage. So 22 puts us up to 32 after Oranberry, and then we're ripping a Razor Shell for, let's call it 62 damage. 87 down to 27 down to 25. Now I'm at 36% HP. Almost certainly always going to be a Stomping Tantrum. %, HP. Take 2 hits this way. Aqua Jet doesn't do enough. Stomping Tantrum does too much. Doesn't do a lot, but then Rock Slide kills. Don't do enough damage. These don't do enough damage. Dodges a Stomping Tantrum, but die to the Rock Slide. I could kill with the Struggle Bug. It just sucks that you have a rock move. Shocking, the Rock Gym has a rock move. Who would have thought? Oranberry Masquerain. Right, you need an Oranberry. Breloom needs an Oranberry. Dreadnought. Sucks is that Huntail is so slow. I'm going to end up taking 2 hits, a Stomping Tantrum plus Rock Slide. I suppose I can get Masquerain for this free switch and Intimidate, but it's going to be Rock Slide next no matter what. I suppose if I have to take 2 hits either way, we do it with an Intimidated Soul Rock. So yeah, let's do it like that. So then Masquerain swaps into Soul Rock Tantrum. Miss. Masquerade's still pretty low. Right, what percent HP was Masquerade at? Masquerade should be at 31%. I'm potentially baiting a Psycho Cut, though, with Masquerade at this low HP. I guess Huntail doesn't care about the Psycho Cut as much, though. It's actually lower damage, so it's kind of fine. Huntail in. Soul Rock. We're going to assume it's still the Rock Slide. And we're going to assume that it's going to be like 18 damage. Now, this is the first time Huntail's taking damage, so 69 down to 51. We're going to call that 74% damage. He is using Rock Slide again. We're hoping for no flinch hacks. All we need to do, we'll use Brine for this, I guess, just to get the kill. So Soul is going to use Rock Slide. Huntail, Brine, KO. And assuming we don't get flinch hacks, 41 down to 33. Oranberry up to 43. Again, assuming we don't get flinch hacks. At 62% health, it's just going to be Lunatone next. And we're still at the same spot we were before, risking an Ancient Power hit. Ugh, I hate that we're back here with this fucking Lunatone. But like literally everybody on my team just gets absolutely demolished by the Ancient Power. I don't know. Does it make the most sense to just paralyze? Like, unironically? Taking a lot of damage using these 2 hits. I think I wipe if he gets an Omni Boost anyways, so maybe we just kind of send it. We either go for the Disable strat, which limits the amount of times he can... Yeah, I think, unironically, the Disable strat's more reliable. Does Disable have accuracy? That's 100% accurate. So we're taking an Ancient Power, not dying to a crit, though. An Oranberry to Kadabra. So we give an Oranberry to Kadabra so that just in case it's a high roll or a crit, we get a little bit of health back. We disable. To make sure Ancient Power's gone. And regardless of what happens after that turn, then we can swap in someone on the Icy Wind. kind of want to be able to outspeed and deal with this. Maybe the paralysis is the way to go. Because then if I get him paralyzed, it's like it's low speed. And I can just use Drain Punch non-stop. Try and get to full HP. Just kick the shit out of the Lunatone and hope for the best. Doesn't have a Lumberry, so the paralysis will stick. Hate risking my only electric type like this. Fuck it. We ball. Alright, I'm going to get rid of the rest of this plan because so far I like this better. Flaffy swap into Lunatone AP. We are going to be at, let's assume 31 damage. We're going to be at 43. That's 58% HP. If we crit, we don't always die. If he low rolls a little bit better, we have even higher chances of dying. Or of not dying, I should say. And then Lunatone does Ancient Power again. Laffy. T-Waves. Now we are Oranberry. Having taken another, let's assume the 33 this time. 27%. Jesus Christ. And now you're paralyzed. So you're giga slow. And even if you're +6 speed, you're still only back to your original speed, and you're never going to be at +6. You're just going to be at +1. You just might hit harder. So then it's Breloom in, Drain Punch until Lunatone dead. Drain Punch, tank the Tortuga. GG easy. I really should write out the rest of the line. I'm feeling a little lazy. I'm feeling like it's going to fall apart as soon as I get hit with an Ancient Power boost. But, you know, this is what we're going to do. You know, this is it. Now, I didn't give a Oranberry to everyone in my team in my notes. It's because Monferno is not getting hit enough. We'll give him one anyways in case we need to swap him in, and same for Huntail. We'll just give everybody gets one. I might get screwed by sleep here, but what? Like, literally whatever. I can't be bothered. Okay. Oh, right, I need to actually set my team up, huh? Okay, let's see what we got here. We got Breloom in the front. Monferno, second in line. Masquerain. Dreadnought. Huntail. Let's get the Oranberries where they belong. You already have one, that's good. Oranberries for the rest. I'm pretty sure there is a good number of crits that also like completely shatter this line. But you know, this is where we're at. All because I didn't have a Hitmonlee to double kick the Bisharp and ensure that it can't ever hit me. Oh, that's right. I need to use... God, I hate that I've used both of the rare candies so far. Dreadnought needs it, right? Yeah, he needs to be able to Razor Shell. Get rid of Water Pulse for Razor Shell. Let's go. For funsies, we'll sell the last of my goods. use the last heart scale we have to, you know, do something. What was it? We're heart scaling Drain Punch. I think Drain Punch is just better, probably. Boom. You're still good. You're good. You're good. Put Bite here. We're gonna put Razor Fang here. Bite goes here, Brine goes here. I think we're good with Ice Fang, Razor Shell like that. And yep, that's your moveset. Sure is. Alright. Let's see what we got. Make sure I'm leading the right person. Now Screen is supposed to be leading. With Breloom. Second. Inferno there. Yeah, okay. Just re-update the data so that I don't have to fix anything. That way my Dreadnought shows as 26. And everybody is in the correct order. Boom, boom. All right. Well, that was an hour of just me planning. Super exciting. Let's see what we got. Get rid of all these notes. Don't need to do all that anymore. All right, we got Bisharp. So hit that Intimidate. Get him to -1. I forgot he was Defiant. Boy, howdy, that was why I shouldn't have done that. Fuck. Stupid, stupid. All right. Knock off. Paralyze. Okay. You know, it is what it is. I was also supposed to Struggle Bug, so we're just going to Mega Drain, get some health back, and then we Drain Punch next turn, and it should be okay. God. No! Misinput. That's really tragic. Truly, truly tragic. Oh my god. All because I clicked a button too much. I think I just lose off that. You're supposed to be... Yeah, E-Speed. Okay. I think I just accept the wipe. Because I immediately just... spaghettied all over the place. Yeah, I think I'm just... I'll play this out to die. I don't know. Oh no, my special attack. Whatever will I do? Alright, well, Breloom gets one last kill before dying. Huntail gets a kill on the board. Oh, I can't believe I didn't hit my input correctly. Oh my god. I'm just gonna play super aggressive. Just do whatever. Yeah, you're faster. Oh, you don't kill me? Get wrecked, nerd. Get razor shelled, idiot. How's that taste? Whatever, do it again, I don't care. Thanks for playing, brother. You get an assist on that kill for getting in a hit before you died. And I don't know. Screw it. Let's do this. Hit you with the Mach Punch. Get the kill. Okay. Another one on the board for Ape. Oh no, Caracosta. Can't really do anything about that. It's probably going to be... What are you going to use into a full health Ape? You're going to use Razor Shell every single time. Oh, the defense drop would be pretty cringe, and then I'm not really doing anything anyways. You are faster though, so I suppose we can always Shockwave to get something out of this deal. Let's go for it, brother. Let's see what happens. Good effort. You did your best. Enjoy the assist. Absolutely threw in the towel on this one, but I don't know, man. It's just like, that shit is so depressing to have happen. To just not get the right input and for my entire plan to fall apart based on that really, really sucks. Oh, there's the Aqua Jet. Whatever. Razor Shell. Dreadnought gets the kill. I don't know why I'm even keeping track of this. This is going to be a wipe, bro. What the fuck am I even thinking? I don't even know what you're going to use. I don't care. Stomping Tantrum? Yeah, it probably kills. Oh, it doesn't. Let's go. Huge. Get wrecked, idiot. Goodbye. Good effort, Dreadnought. You're not faster. Whatever. Rock Slide. Goodbye. Low sweep. Sure. Another kill for the Ape. An assist for Masquerain, who then dies. I genuinely don't think I can do anything into this Lunatone. Oh. Speed down. Oh, maybe. Here we go. Goodbye. Yeah. Oh, one mistaken input. I fat fingered the button and I used Mach Punch instead of Drain Punch, so I had no HP on my Breloom, and my line completely fell apart. Man, okay. So this run has failed, but I want to see if my plan would have worked if executed correctly. I'm going to keep the Masquerain in the front because that was like a genuine mistake. That wasn't a mixed input. That was me overlooking something. But I quite sincerely want to see if it could have worked from the point that I had. Yeah. Stupid mistake to forget about Defiant. I should have always led with Breloom. So I put him in. The knockoff happens. Yep. Well, it wasn't a crit last time. That really sucks. And he got paralyzed last time. So, okay. I can't replicate that first turn. I think at the paralysis it was recoverable. If I had genuinely Drain Punched, like, things could have been okay. But you know, we'll never know. We'll never know because I got a Effect Spore proc that can't really be accounted for, and I got... Yeah, it was really the paralysis drop that kind of changes everything, but stupid of me to forget that Bisharp had Defiant. You know, that was the whole reason I led with Breloom in the first place, and I can't believe I forgot. And that is the downside of planning when you plan separated by different days. You end up forgetting what you planned for and why you planned certain things. So maybe when I make plans and when I make notes, I need to take note of why I do things so I don't overlook like abilities in the future and stuff like that. What a tragedy. I'm going to regret that one for a while. I genuinely think that was recoverable. Man, oh man, oh man. Well, time to speed through the intro. All right, we'll get to the point of at least like getting a team and maybe going through the few early battles. And then I have some chores I have to take care of at home today, so. All right, well, there goes the monkey run. I believe next is going to be the Turtwig run. Yeah, we have a different order of events now. So I don't want to do the wiki roulette anymore. I want to do something, I don't know, something kind of simple that I have a lot of different options for. So I think I'm just going to go with cartoon characters from honestly any era. So this is a turtle. So obviously his name is Leonardo. All right, what do we got? Hardy. Shell armor as long as that. All right, I'm not going to complain about a neutral nature. HP attack and defense is certainly not bad. Special attack is... It would be nice if we had a little bit higher special attack. Speed I don't think matters, and it would be nice if we had a little bit higher special defense too. Especially for shell armor. I would really like that to be higher, but I'm not going to make that much of a fuss about it, I don't think. I think this is okay. Okay. Yeah, I think using select for the repel makes the most sense. And then we can do the L list for the rest of the stuff that we're going to use. You know what else it was? I was probably going too fast. I should have turned the game speed off and just done the gym battle at regular speed with the Pokemon music. That would have maybe been better. Holy damage, brother. That 31 attack really doing something, huh? Having 31 attack on someone who gets Earthquake and Wood Hammer is certainly not the worst thing in the world. This turtle might pop off. All right. All right. Oh, let's get, we'll do shoes first. All right. What do we got? It's a Lotad. I do like me a Lotad. This guy does the Lord's work. I think we just throw balls, huh? Nice. We will take that. Shit. I didn't nickname my Lotad. Oh, okay. What would Lotad's name be? He's a duck. Oh, who is that? Airplane duck. DuckTales. Who's the big guy from the guy who is that his name? That's his name. Launchpad McQuack. He looks like he has Ludicolo's beak. I cannot have my mind changed on that. So Lotad's name is Launchpad, and we'll fix that whenever we can fix that. Shit. Ooh, we got Baneri. Okay. Baneri can do some stuff. Well, not like that, but, later. Okay. Okay, yes, we are going. I mean, it's a female rabbit, right? It's either Judy Hops or Lola Bunny. Comes a fighting type. Judy. Judy Hops. I'm pretty sure it's with 2 S's, right? Or 2 P's, rather. Yeah, it is with 2 P's. Yeah. Call me a degenerate if you wish. But that's what we're doing. If we get a male fox, it's going to be Nick Wilde. Like, for sure it's going to be. Okay. Do a little healing. Okay, we got the Ponyta. Let's go for an Astonish. Get flinched. Go for an Astonish again. I didn't level up. I should have, but whatever, it's okay. Good. Ponyta's captured. All right. Girl horse. Spirit. Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron. I need to know the characters. Holy shit, Matt Damon was the one who played Spirit? I was not aware of that. I need to know the characters. Excuse me. I need to know, like, which horse is which. Let's see. Oh, Esperanza is Spirit's mother. Okay. Okay, Rain is the name of the female lead, quote unquote. Okay. I don't know why, but I like the name Esperanza better. So we're going to go with Esperanza. Got a fire type, we've got a water grass type, we've got normal type. Oh my god, not you again, bro. Stop. Stop cursing my runs. I'm so sick of you. I don't know. Just trying to think of someone known for, like, kicking. A female known for kicking, because otherwise I'd name this thing Sanji. I mean, Metaton's kind of, like, genderless, realistically, but is Metaton gender neutral from Undertale? I kind of don't care. We're gonna go with it. Metaton. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. What is Undertale Metaton? Yeah, it's 2 T's there. Oof. Man, it hurts. It hurts clicking the reset button on the calculator. Oh, you know what else I have to do? Silly me. Gotta do the... Let's do this. Is my script still running? They are. On to the next attempt. At least attempt 10 went pretty well. Means I'm learning something. I'm getting better. Alright. We're calling you Metaton, whether you like it or not. Alright, let's see what kind of bird we get. Alright, Starly. Not upset about it. Surely this guy doesn't kill me, right? Maybe we shouldn't be doing this. This is fine. Always crit. I'm probably overthinking this, but I don't want to use as many Pokeballs as I've used in the past on these stupid wild Pokemon. Alright, Esperanza, let's get you to do some damage here, huh? good. Oh my god, brother. I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay. I would have absolutely just flat out reset the run. What the so stupid. Alright, we got a bird. Turns into a raptor. Animated or cartoon characters. Yeah, I guess a 3D, like animated film isn't really the same as a cartoon, but I don't care. I'm going to count all animated beings. Male bird. Something that kind of becomes a fighter. Oh, hold on. Wild robot. The wild robot. There was a hawk in the wild robot that I liked a lot. His name was Thunderbolt. That's right. That's the hawk that taught the goose how to fly. A peregrine falcon. You know what? I like that. Calling you Thunderbolt. I don't have enough room for Thunderbolt. Damn it. What other bird characters can I think of? I mean, my mind goes to Tweety Bird, but I don't like that much. Some kind of hawk, falcon. Hawk, falcon, or bald eagle. Let's think here. Ooh, what is Sean Yu's falcon? His falcon absolutely has a name. I'm sure it does. Falcon. Hayabusa. There's a name. That's what we'll do. Yeah, Hayabusa. That's a name for a Pokemon. Let's go. I'm glad I thought about that enough. I'm really happy with that nickname. Sean Yu's Falcon. Natural Gift, if I'm not mistaken, is actually not a god-awful early game move because it just... No, Natural Gift is the berry one. So how do I know what the hell I get? Yeah, Nature Power. Natural Gift is the berry. Hold on. Natural Gift move. It kills me that I don't know how to use this because Power and type vary depending on the user's held berry. Consumes the held berry even if the move fails due to an accuracy miss. I mean... I don't know. Maybe I don't learn Natural Gift. Maybe I just keep what I have. Okay. Ready for this Pokemon to be useful for just this, like, first section of the game and then never be useful again. Okay. Swap the homies out and see what we've got. Okay, we got a Swift Swim Lotad. Not bad. Naive, speed up. I'll take it. Okay. 23, 28 special attack, 23 speed. Pog, dare I say. I'm a fan. Okay. Got Cute Charm. You can't get anything else, can you? Also, okay, I have my screens mixed up. I've had my screens mixed up this whole time. My bad, my bad. That's okay, though. Okay, let's see here. What am I looking at? I'm looking at Baneri. Baneri, does it get 2 different abilities? Cute Charm or Limber. I got Cute Charm. I mean, once it's Mega, it doesn't matter, but I'd rather have Limber. Okay. I mean, it is what it is. Bashful, Neutral Nature, good attack, Lackluster Speed. It's okay. Hopefully your like natural speed will be good enough to make up for it. We'll see. Okay. Flame Body, Jolly. Okay. Right, and you're a physical attacker, so that's like pretty good. We'll take a plus speed. It's pretty nice. Growl, Tail Whip, pretty nice. God, I hate you. God, I just hate you so much. You have a neutral nature at least, I guess. Sweet Veil prevents party from sleep, so that works for... Yeah, I think we'd rather have Oblivious because that gives us Queenly Majesty. Well, instead, we are sleep-proofed, so whatever. And somehow I get the bad Pokemon with the bad ability. Huge. Absolutely massive. Low attack, low speed. Good. All of your defensive stats are high. That's so good. Yeah, it's so good for this stat spread. I mean, I guess 98-98 isn't bad. Maybe you'll be worth something later. Who knows? Maybe I'll sacrifice you completely and utterly. I'm pretty sure you don't get anything. Attack up nature is nice. Mediocre. I wish that 27 was anywhere else other than special attack, but hey, you get what you get. Okay. You know what? I'm not opposed to this at all. This is pretty okay, all things considered. All right, let's get our team in. Who Who has the best chance of one-shotting? It is our bird. Hayabusa shows up immediately. So I'm going to change the way. I'm going to change the way I do KP. Skills to participation. So right now, everybody on the team is going to get something. We got Turtwig. We've got Lotad. We've got Ponyta. Oh no, sorry. Bunnery. Ponyta. Steenie. Ugh. And what the hell? Starly. Everyone is going to have 6 participations. Or wait, how many fights are there? I'm losing my mind. Trainer bells. Back to Brawly Split. What's the first one? 2, 3, 4. 4 battles to start out with. So everyone's going to have a 4 participation at minimum. Everyone starts. The first 6 all get a free 0-4 for their participation in the early game. Alright, I'm going to take some quick attack damage because this Poochyena knows it's dead. But that's okay. We still get a kill. Nice, easy, freezy kill. Let's get our damage calculator back out. I'm supposed to have this on a completely different window. There we go. That's better. That's a kill for Starly. Alright, so now we... Okay. Alright, for this one we'll just do a little aerial ace into quick attack combo. Because we can't get sand attacked. Have a feeling this is just going to be a juicy little Starly sweep. You might even be able to hit the range on this. Let's see it, brother. Get that one shot. My boy, Hayabusa. Living up to your namesake. Killer. Alright, easy win there. Excuse me. Alright, next fight. We got bugs. Let's go, bugs are easy. Give someone else a turn. Ember, Stomp Ember. Oh, but you don't kill that guy. I think we just give these to Hayabusa. Who's your favorite child? Oh, honey, I don't have a favorite child. Looks at Hayabusa. It's you, and by a long way. Alright. That's a one-shot. I'm just going to mark down the 6 now. I don't think we have any questions here about who's knocking this one out of the park. Just hit that quick attack. Take the pin missile. Okay. And it's an aerial ace, and then, yeah. The next dude just gets one shot as well. So I used to do this by league rules, but that shit's way too hard to keep track of. And when I was watching Small Ant's Nuzlocke thing, he has this this lovely, lovely spreadsheet that counts frags, but it also counts participation. I think someone in the community is like running that for him. I wish I had that spreadsheet. God, I wish I had that spreadsheet. It's, as a data nerd, it's so nice. But basically, if a Pokemon kills, it's a frag. It's a kill. It's a final hit, whatever. But as long as they're on the team for a fight, they get a participation, which in the early game, that's kind of fake data because literally these idiots have done nothing and it's been all the Hayabusa show. But in other games where you're usually using people for pivots, to catch certain moves, to bait certain moves, everyone is kind of participating to a certain extent. So I like that better, and it's also easier for me to keep track of, which is something that I want to do. So even though I don't have a nice spreadsheet to do it with, I still think this is fine. All right, this is the first match where someone might actually participate. Starly's just going to straight up kill that guy. Then we have the Litleo come out. Bubble unfortunately doesn't kill. I don't think anyone will one-shot the Litleo. Yeah, no, it's not going to happen. I think regardless of who comes out, it's kind of fine. But for funsies, let's just give everyone an Oranberry. Okay. We'll see where this fight goes. Easy first kill, thankfully. It's not what I want. That's what I want. So that is a 7th kill for Starly. Just running through the early game like nobody's business. How are we gonna do this? Just do Aerial Ace into Quick Attack, or Aerial Ace into Aerial Ace, right? Like that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah. Aerial Ace into Aerial Ace is fine. Did a lot of damage with that headbutt. Holy moly. Just take the 8th kill there. Now the Psyduck at least. 3.8. Do 3.8. Oh, unironically. Let's save that Oranberry. No need to use it. Realistically. Hit the Razor Leaf. Good crit. Look at you, serving a purpose. Can't say I'm proud of you, but I guess you earned that one, Metaton. Your presence saved a single Oranberry. Your life is worth 10 HP. Congratulations. Oh, yeah, I have had my repellent off this whole time. All right. Metronome Trainer. Annoying little turd. Who deals the most damage to this guy? 37, 44 to 55. No. 48 to 59. Okay. We're gonna Starly this one, I think. Makes the most sense. So we're just gonna Aerial Ace probably like 3 times and then hopefully kill with a Quick Attack. Or maybe just Aerial Ace 3 times. I can't believe you hit a Rock Slide. I hate you. Okay, who deals the next amount? Okay, Esperanza. It's like at the worst amount of health, too. Poltergeist. Oh, cool. You hit me with my Oranberry? That's neat. Do I not have that anymore? No, I still have it. Okay. It's just one of those like, oh, as long as you have a held item. I would choose Fairy Wind. That doesn't do anything to me. Alright. It's fine. Esperanza gets the kill there. Crazy. Crazy metronome into Rock Slide on my bird. Actually cringe. Okay. Now we got you, and you're using Fake Out, which is annoying and kind of unavoidable. Oh, good. Flame Body, that's nice. We'll take the burn there. Hopefully we can get some flinches in. Nightmare. Okay, I'm not asleep. That's nice. There's the berry juice. I hate being at 19 HP. That really sucks. Alright, Reflect. Kind of blows. Woodhammer. Okay, good. That's a grass move. Pop the Oran Berry. Feel safer. Kill with Ember. Thank you, Esperanza. Thank you for showing up in that fight. God, I hate Metronome. I wonder if it would have been safer to just switch there, but I needed to just... I feel like in a fight like that, you just do as much damage as you can do, realistically. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Now we get to speed through the next part of the tutorial. Wally gets the routes. Enjoy Wally. Pardon me for one moment. All right. So I'll do a couple more fights. Catch the Pokemon in this area, and we'll go from there. Oh, let me fix my encounter list now that this is all done. Gotta get rid of all my encounters for a new run. Alright, so what do we get? We got Lotad, we got Baneri, we got Ponyta, we got Bounsweet, then we got Starly, Skip Petalburg, and now this is Route 104. Let's see what we got. Scatterbug, huh? This is Vivillon, right? Ooh, another Vivillon. Pog Champ. Man, I don't know. Like, I need some way to make sure that I'm not doing that much damage to this guy. I don't want to lose him. I think we just chuck balls at this guy. Okay. Yeah, it was safe. So this is going to be some sort of butterfly, right? Vivillon is a butterfly. I'm 99% certain Scatterbug turns into Vivillon. Yeah, Scatterbug into Vivillon. So animated butterflies. I don't think there's a lot of those. Bless you. It's a girl. I can't name it. God. Butterfly characters. Surely there's something I can think of. Oh, I could always go with... You know what? No, because there are actual fairy types that I can name, like Tinkerbell. Fictional butterfly characters. Let's see. Yeah, there's Heimlich. Oh no, Mothra's a moth, though. I don't think that really counts. Those are the trending pages. Those aren't all of them. Just things named butterfly. Carmen Mariposa? Who the fuck is Carmen Mariposa? Flutter? Oh my god. Flutter. Metamorphosed, but that's a video game character. I'm not going to count that as a cartoon. I don't think that really works. Flutters, I don't think. Oh, who's Flutters, actually? I don't know what that is. Okay. Jewel from Ocean Park, Hong Kong. The Logo Planet, Mario Monarch. Okay. I don't know. I feel like there's got to be more butterfly characters than that. What else can we have? That's a moth. That's not a butterfly. I could go with Gypsy, but I just don't agree with it. Let's see what Wikipedia's got for us. Vivillon is based off of a butterfly, right? That is a type of butterfly. You know, I might go with that Demon Slayer, though. Yeah, we're just going to go with the Shinobu, I think. I like that better than anything else I can think of. And even Japanese animated shows are still animated shows, so we're going with Shinobu. Man, if it was a boy butterfly, this thing would be Heimlich all day long. All right, let's see what our... So I think, right, we want good special attack, realistically. We want good speed. We'd like some defensive stats, because we're probably using it as a switch thing. Compound Eyes. Kind of what we want. That's always it's either Shield Dust or Compound Eyes every time. So this one is Compound Eyes. What does Shield Dust do again? Is it just added effects? Not affected by the secondary effect of attacks. Oh, Shield Dust would kind of be nice. Okay. It's fine. I'm still okay with Compound Eyes. Minus attack is whatever. Mediocre special attack and speed. Defense is okay, and we get it raised by the nature. It would be nice if HP and special defense were a little higher. The nature itself doesn't particularly matter, so okay. Nice. That's actually pretty okay. You know, I'm happy that I haven't been absolutely disgusted by a Pokemon yet that I've caught. There's the evolution. When does Vivillon evolve? Oh, it is level 12. Nice. We got Vivillon nice and early. Sweepa just gets Protect. So we have Stun Spore. Now we're going to get Protect. And we're going to get Air Cutter. Alright, Spupa. Are you going to be the White Winged? Yeah, you are. The White Winged Vivillon. It's pretty good. Let's get rid of... I don't think we care about String Shot, realistically. is to be shaken out. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. All right, I'm gonna do one more fight, and then I'm gonna kind of dip set because I have to do some stuff. Okay, got a Vivillon. So, Krabby pretty much just straight dies. Turtwig is slower, so we don't want to get Stomp flinched, but Lotad takes more damage. And potentially gets crit, actually. Maybe we do want to take Turtwig. That's fine. It's okay. Got an Oranberry. Would be nice if I could take that away, but it is what it is. Okay, let's see. So let's plan this one out. Krabby's using Stomp. We're eventually just absorbing and taking all of his all the damage he does anyways. So we're good there. Then this guy comes in, is most likely Sonic Booming. We can do like a bite move if we have over 20 HP. If we have under 20 HP, it's always going to be Sonic Boom. It's actually just always going to be Sonic Boom. So then with a speed boost, I'm still faster. So we make sure Vivillon is here, and then Vivillon just straight double kills from that position. Goodbye, Steenie. Hope you enjoyed being part of the team, because you're kind of not anymore. Alright. So, 5 for everyone except Steenie. Goodbye, Steenie. Vivillon. 0 and 1. Taking part in your first fight that early. Incredible. Incredible, incredible, truly. Okay. Let's get it. Getting stomped. There's the flinch. Getting stomped. There's the absorb. Perfect. So immediately just heal most of that back. Thank you. It is Yanma. Yeah, this is just better. Sonic Boom. The Air Cutter. And he's dead. So, kill for Turtwig. Kill for Vivillon. And a second kill for Vivillon. Yeah, I bet that was demoralizing. Nerd. Ooh, okay. Very good. Nice, easy, freezy fight. Oh, that's right. Vivillon can just handle. Vivillon can just handle the bouncing Magikarp too. Okay, nice. We can just run into this, yeah. I am faster, so it's Air Cutter, Protect, Air Cutter, win. Then this guy's out, who is faster. He's gonna Hydro Pump me, and then I'm gonna hit Tackle. Yeah. Okay. Hit Air Cutter. Nice. He uses Bounce. We protect. And now he's dead. That's okay. 2, 6. Got to include everybody in the participation. Okay, we hit tackle. Yep, that's a hydro pump. Now a hydro pump crit deals at most 24 damage. I'm completely safe. Able to one hit with air cutter, and you miss anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oran berry saved. Massive. That's up to 4 kills now. Good job, Viv. Okay, that's our heart scale. Very nice. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, next trainer is the paralysis trainer. God, would it not be nice to have the limber Baniri right now? It is what it is. Okay. So let's see. Vivillon, when it comes to you, who's dealing the most damage? Nope, 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 nope. So Vivillon does the best into this team. So let's Cherry Berry Vivillon. What is the next highest damage? 34, 32 to 39. So, 2. Starly. We give another one to you. And just to be on the safe side, give one to Judy. Okay. This shouldn't be too bad, genuinely. I don't think I'm that worried about it. Done this fight often enough, like I kind of know how to deal with it. So it's most likely going to be a Thunder Wave. We're just going to hit the air cutter first. Oran Berry is what it is. Okay, we're not paralyzed anymore. Let's hope for the crit. Ah, tragic. Probably going to attract. Let's hope we can get the kill through here. Ah. We can take another. We can take a couple of hits. One more. Okay. You did your best. So that's 3, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. No crits on air cutter. GG. I don't know why we sent Judy into this, but here we go. And Judy gets a kill. No problems there. Kill for Baniri. You special moves. So Baby Doll Eyes, I have no purpose in doing. So we just hit pound. Take the cute charm. Okay. Hope we get past it. Yep, get another pound in and a crit. Not gonna complain. Probably gonna Thunder Wave again. Let's see if we can get it. Ah, unlucky. Okay. Jesus, actually. And is round the one that... Shit. Oh, okay, no, it's not power double, but... Damn. Minimum 16 damage. That was a high roll. Fuck. Didn't think about that. Okay. Take a lot of damage there, bro. It's gonna be another round. I have to get you in. There's no real way around it. Yeah, thank God it's a draining kiss. I'm actually kind of okay with that. Oh, you use the track first? Why, bro? Don't be cringe. Oh. Come on. I need you to there we go. Show up for me, Esperanza. 3. Okay. Not paralyzed, which is good. Stomp can't do that much damage to me, so 14. Crit can kill. Do this. That's fine. We just start absorbing. Come on. Okay, good. Ooh, got through that fight. Bit of a struggle. Would have been nice if Vivillon could have gotten the kill early into Minccino, but you know what? Shit happens. Okay, good. We are at the first boss of the game. Our friend, our good friend, we are faster. Most likely going to be bite into Aqua Jet if I do that. This guy is going to fake out. I don't have anyone with pluck either, which is pluck is like such a good way to deal with that harvest Oranberry guy, but if I can get a little bit of chip and prevent it from eating the Oranberry, Vivillon can finish. So I'll plan it out, figure it out next time. I have stuff to do, so for anyone who watched, thank you. Appreciate it. Sorry that I absolutely fucking scuffed that gym fight. Would have been nice to see if my plan worked and if I could have made everything work, but instead we're on to a new run, and I'm not honestly opposed to that. I think this is okay. Maybe I can clean things up going into this next run. Have a good one, everybody. Thanks again. Goodbye.